In February 2021, LA Knight joined WWE. Known to many people on the independents as Eli Drake, he signed with NXT. After about a year, just over a year in NXT, he joined Friday Night SmackDown, but not as LA Knight, as Max Dupri, the CEO of Maximum Male Models, a male agency. Over the next 3 months, he would not wrestle a single match, would be taken off TV, and it looked like his career was done for. Until July the 22nd, 2022. Vince McMahon would officially announce his retirement from WWE. Triple H would be appointed as head of creative, and from that point onwards, LA Knight would save his career. He would transition out of Maximum Male Models back to LA Knight, the egotistical, snarky heel. A feud with Bray Wyatt, the late great Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt's final ever opponent would be an incredible feud over 2 months that showed the WWE universe just how good LA Knight can be. But during that feud with Bray Wyatt, people started to find out the genius and brilliance of LA Knight. Everyone knew it from his time in NXT. He was an absolute brilliant man on the stick, a very dynamic performer. But that feud with Bray Wyatt really showed another side to him, because it was Bray Wyatt's first feud back. Obviously, it was his last, but we didn't know that at the time. It started around November, so around about a month after Bray Wyatt came back. And it just showed that, they thought so much of LA Knight that he could be up there with Bray Wyatt. Because Bray Wyatt, after Triple H took over creative, Bray Wyatt was the one return everyone was waiting for. When he came back, they immediately put him with LA Knight. That shows the company trusted him. And I think that feud with Bray Wyatt really just showed what LA Knight was all about. Obviously, the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match wasn't the greatest match in the world. I thought it was better than what some people said. It wasn't good, but I thought it was serviceable. Following that, though, obviously Bray Wyatt would later be taken off of TV, which would obviously ultimately lead to him passing away. LA Knight just continued mainly around the US title and didn't get a match at WrestleMania. Fans saw this as an absolute outrage and got behind him to the point where they had to turn him babyface because of how popular he was, Entered the Money in the Bank ladder match, destroyed Logan Paul on the mic. And just the promos and the words he was saying, got over, let me talk to you, the LA Knight thing. He just continued to organically get himself over in a way that nobody has ever seen, probably since Daniel Bryan. And it continued on and continued on. There was outrage when he didn't win Money in the Bank. He won the SummerSlam Battle Royal, then teamed with John Cena, and it led all the way to him facing Roman Reigns in a one-on-one match at Crown Jewel. Obviously, he lost that, and I think this is where some of his popularity started to decrease a little bit. He's still extremely popular, and he always gets a raucous reaction, but I think they say good things come to those who wait, and I do agree with that. I think the moment he wins a title is going to be massive, but I think they might have waited a little bit too long, because he really got popular in about March of last year. If, say, he wins the title in April at WrestleMania, that's going to be, 13 months of popularity, and he can't stay like that every week. But where they're going with LA Knight, obviously he was in the Fatal 4-Way at the Royal Rumble, didn't get pinned. I feel like where they're going is LA Knight versus Logan Paul at WrestleMania for the US title, or LA Knight versus Logan versus Kevin Owens, because of obviously what happened in the ending to that match, which, by the way, was a genius ending. I'd been completely tricked. I thought Kevin Owens had won it, and I was, celebrating there because I love Kevin Owens. And then obviously the reveal that the referee saw it. It was absolutely brilliant ending, perfect for Logan Paul as well. And I think LA Knight would be the perfect person to beat Logan Paul because of how everyone hates him. But we don't know if that's going to happen. We'll have to just wait and see. But those are my thoughts on LA Knight and LA Knight's remarkable rise. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. Subscribe to Squared Circle Talk. Subscribe to Ring of Fire Wrestling. Obviously, recently rebranded the channel. And we will see you soon.